So today we're going to talk about another reason why you might be getting fat that goes beyond the consumption of carbohydrates and frequent eating. Okay? It's actually the antibiotics. Okay? Antibiotics do increase weight gain. This is the reason why they give antibiotics to animals, okay? To make them bigger. It's a growth factor. Now, you might be saying, well, I don't consume antibiotics, so therefore I'm good, right? Well, 80% of all the antibiotics sold in the US are given to livestock. That's a lot. In 2010, 63,000 tons were given to livestock. It's a lot of antibiotics, right? So that's one exposure. Number two, in 2010, Monsanto got a patent that classified glyphosate as an antibiotic. So all the GMO foods like corn and soy and beet sugar, cottonseed, canola that are at the grocery store, and there's a lot more, are exposed to glyphosate. Okay, so that's another exposure. So this spilling off into the environment, into our water supply. And there's another report below, I'm going to put a link down below, that showed that 36% of water samples through various places around the United States showed higher levels of glyphosate in our water supply. Okay, 36%. Now you might say that's kind of low, but 69% of the samples showed higher levels of the breakdown product of glyphosate, because over time, it turns into another chemical. So we're getting this chronic exposure from the animal products to the tap water, antibiotics that come from medications, from the other foods that we consume that are, sprayed with glyphosate, to the vegetables that are sprayed with glyphosate. What I find even more interesting is that the EPA has set the drinking water maximum contamination of glyphosate at 700 micrograms per liter. That's like a lot. That's incredible. You would think it would be like 0.0001 micrograms per liter, but no, it's 700 micrograms per liter. That's a tremendous amount of toxicity that's allowed in our water supply. Okay, so what are we going to do about this situation? Number one, focus on consuming organic foods, both vegetables and meats and things like that, okay? If you can't consume organic 100% of the time, at least make sure your meats have it on the label, has never been given antibiotics, okay? I think that would be really important because sometimes the way that they word it allows antibiotics to be given to the animals. Number three, get a filter for your house. Don't drink tap water, filter it. Number four, get a good probiotic to start building up the microbes, because this imbalance in microbial health after the exposure of antibiotics can really affect not just your weight, but your overall health. All right, guys, so go ahead and comment below and tell me your thoughts and considerations on what you think about this topic. So I want to know about what you think about this video. So please comment below and tell me what you think.